And then Tuesday, 27th of February 2024. Now 1 hour with the Monufian, so you're saying about and then so me know about better 1 hour of our time. And I believe that along the point, Kwache Frederick be joining me. Now, and then President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo Emma State of the Nation address, and I believe that this is the last one that not a day amaye. Kwache se President in the Wadiwi na Hene na Newood into na nana uhia. Na yebabe doso nsembi ya President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo de ato Ghana for him. Ebehwe sansem no. No kware anase enyo no kware a yebabe kan hwasem. Yo gidi sem no betena. Na ene John Dramani Mahama so e de nipa opeso ene running mate akwa mpanyifo enti yebabe hwe nse behwe ho nsem na afei de yaka. Enti ene these two topics na ya de a I believe say me ne o eba bedoso mu na yede adi edwumadi a else yedi enti abusuafo me pacho pe shock absorbers na woni mentena na afide yen hyase
when miss call upon both first love for God is gone. See a comedian say only the pastor go to the chief only there in say a jamai upon mo nyame now so change nyame no onye the prophet number 1 baby say there the prophet number 1 title ni ajeko e go say rahwiase upon body when you mean no me down one who me deliver no and the bro munso no adani ma ho hwi ni to be anim
ni Ewuraba umia so pe Ghana konyana ana wo pe nyani monyam kakra kwa wa Ghana wa bato ni mo yes won kasa kire ne nkrofo na kaseti ame no ekesa sabi abane besi akọ enipa bi beto so wode
na same prophet kai
so for benefit be twado nyame ka
senior prophet
waka che Ewuraba mia Ewuraba mia so ye kramoni ya kramo hu kokun to minute ni mu ya wode no ma popom ekwan papa so pa ma onyame tini mu aseni wo som nyame no wode won ko mo sofo pani ni ho no won ko busa na masai kai won ko busa na masai
yes call
semi jina Awurade ani ma na semi jina Awurade
Jesus
obeka kira
yes
enti me ka che Ewuraba mi ase obi ka se tiame e won kom sha wo nyame fa bi so sha ya no wasofo bi entimi na ne ani konfo bi entimi na ne ani lawyer bi entimi na ne ani doctor bi entimi na ne ani
Jesus
oni pa bi na entimi na ne ani ta
Jesus
me na maka kira wo nobody how me sro ba bi am jina na jina
yes God
e bi sa nyame na mka wo nyame de kasa fa mi
how mu
sofo
God bless you
mo nya ma sama
yes sir
yeah
nation's prophet
wodi awo pa kan sem na se nyame ni pa first na yo sofo they do say any di for and family ho any people want mo botimi free you and funny tibre kwani say wotimi abotimi eno ne yawura say do kete say school I say dia pengu I say school don into junior say sa sound na papa ni kan ye no from a generation to generation wotimi school into junior say school awokon can never deliver you from your stupidness.
That's right.
The executive power of the state is vested in the President of the Republic. He or she is the executive. There's no ambiguity about where the buck stops when it comes.
So what President Akufo-Addo sought to see here and say, Opese or disassociate Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia from himself. One will say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said that any NPP for a play some tricks be person makache Ghana for say or a driver's mate until he is not the driver. Until decision be a driver na taking or no Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na why vice president for 7 years or 8 years no enka ho. Until the same trend na and a president Akufo-Addo person or Ghana for say he is the president. Until Ghana akoyiu ankoyiu eyo no Nana Addo Akufo-Addo but Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enka ho. Until we have yenti president Akufo-Addo ye. But you yenti the choice of words are president AUC waha. We will prove him wrong. Say and semi president Okano and because based on the constitution of Ghana and then the normal the president moves along with the vice president. Until decision be a president in taking it is assumed to say on the vice president in any take his decision. Until mama yenti president Akufo-Addo. But you listen to the choice of words the president is using here.
responsibility for what happens in the government. It stops with the president. He or she has ultimate responsibility. It would be an unwise president that would pretend to have all the answers and refuse the advice of his officials. But the fact remains that the president holds the executive power. The cabinet, the ministers of state, all act ultimately in an advisory manner. Of course, a member of the government might take an idea, be it generated by the president or the...
What President Akufo-Addo is saying here, and say, he as the president, and holding the executive positions of the land. And all the executive powers, per Akufo-Addo can vest in him. Now, all others, including the vice president, ministers of state, council of state, they just advise him. So what he is saying is advice about power or power. That is President Akufo-Addo's own words.
The official or a committee and turn it into a huge success, and the honors will be claimed or shared where public perception falls. But ultimately, the president is responsible and therefore takes the credit or the blame for.
So he is saying, credit and I say blame will be the president, any responsible, but not the vice president. So President Akufo-Addo is in a way, towing the same line NPP for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to say he doesn't take decisions now or advice. So if they listen, fine. If they don't listen, he's okay. That is the same thing that President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo catch Ghana for NA.
Whatever happens in his or her government. Mr. Speaker, let me make a second point. The programs that come from the executive benefit from the rigorous public examination and debates to which they are subjected. We all now take for granted and sometimes even bemoan the vigorous media and civil society organization scrutiny that characterize public discourse. It gives me quite satisfaction and great pride to hear young Ghanaians today who believe that criticizing the President of the Republic and challenging government proposals are normal, regular activities. Some of the young people listen with incredulity when they hear about a Ghana that was once without private radio stations.
All right. Enti, Mepacho, yakwa kwetie President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo anumunsem. What the president says is the buck not stops with him, meaning say he is the ultimate driver and he makes and takes decisions on and then on behalf of his government. And the decisions no take here Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enka ho. One was saying and say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be jina atima mufo enim say or the policies and programs say bano. He made mention of something say, but let me position myself very well. He made mention of something, say, as the head of Ghana's economic management team, or making decisions are advisory and then it is suggestions. But the finance minister and the cabinet, the power, and Omomfa, he doesn't have anything to say. That is Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Then he went ahead even to blame the then finance minister say ono ne the head into omono the decision he doesn't even take into ono ba some positions as President Akufo-Addo's administration taking he will swerve away be say he levy about say the number of ministers or better so and those kind of stuff. And it is the same thing Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo catch Ghana for say decisions na you take your mind no ono Nana Addo no any take na enye Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Therefore, ne bimre na so 8 years na so na okwa or the blames and then the successes and the failure nyina eko na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enka ho. Do you understand what I'm trying to mean? If I just say if it is complicated for you, ubit must send a comment, then maybe I'll take my time and then read it. Osikani say the president is saying he doesn't consult his vice. And you are imposing on the president that he consult his vice. You understand me, Osikani? Millicent is a plan. I'm not insinuating anything. I am taking you to the constitution and then to the general norms in the land, in the world as well. Now, who say if the president makes decisions with the vice or not, I'm not making anything up here. Good. I am taking you to a Wikipedia. This is the first page I'm at Oko. Wikipedia. To Sikani, and then anybody who feels like you don't understand me, take your time. Oko Wikipedia now about Vice President of Ghana. A simple Wikipedia search will tell you that the Vice President of Ghana is the second highest officer of the government of Ghana. And this is a president in vice president never, and send a speaker, and send a this kind of thing. To send a Bob and Kai say he's the third most powerful person in the land. There's an another new Baumia neba, and send a Bob in Aba. The vice president, together with the president of Ghana, is directly elected by the people through popular vote to serve a 4-year term of office. So, what Wikipedia is telling us is, you're two president and the vice president together at the same time. Is it clear? Well, I want to say you can come back, then I will take my time, and then, but I come and you understand me. So, the president be catch it out say decisions are what taken in the vice and what Wikipedia is telling us that is not the truth, because based on the constitution of Ghana, you're told by the president and the vice. And I'm going to prove it to you. Say in the constitution of Ghana, the two works hand in hand. And yet differently say, Ubibe Kachiro say, Article 63 of Ghana's constitution, there is something there. Election of president. And you can go and cross-check with Article 63 of Ghana's constitution. Or I'm going to read whatever is there. Then we take our time and then we move it. Kakra. On 1 hour with Munufie, I just do things as it is. I just don't make things up. President Akufo-Addo and Baumia futuro the good Ghana for because they know say the government has failed and they are now trying to take Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia out of it. But Okahobi. Article 63 of Ghana's constitution, a TVS election of the president. If you think I'm moving too faster, you can tell me. If the pace is okay, I'll just move like that. So 63.1, a person shall not be a candidate in the presidential election unless he is nominated for election as the president by a document which A, is signed by him, and B, is signed by not less than 2 persons who are registered voters, resident in the area of authority of each district assembly. C, I'm moving on. So let me just try to position myself correctly. I'm taking you to the point C. Is delivered to the Electoral Commission on or before the day appointed as nomination day in relation to the election. And then D, designated a person to serve as vice. Designated a person to serve as vice. That is the D. What it means here in Article 63 of Ghana's constitution, they say, answer na ubetime jina ho say, o pese obeye president no, you need to nominate a person as your running mate. We na obeye your vice. Answer na yetimi even ato so aba. Am I making sense here? Anapoku Libya boko there. The Nyamia say was about him with Libya. So, based on Article 63 of Ghana's constitution, you cannot become a president at univice. You cannot. Or as a uni running mate. And the answer na be nominate you based on Article 63 in American 63.1 as an American. Oko 63-2 krana or kyerɛ sɛ the universal adult suffrage and a better about based on the provisions of Ghana's constitution. And based on the constitution, no, untimi imagine how we a president uni running mate and I will be our your vice. Answer now be all the two no comes together. And he said, then another NP before the catch say decisions on taking about me and Kawa and you're true because when you know quite being paid back from day one about being you are all part of the system. But this is the simple explanation. You can cross-check. So Article 63 and even a simple search on Wikipedia actually will say the two no you two money now so about all those in the paper in the ballot box or so and as a ballot paper so but the two no moves together. The two no moves together. So let me take you back to Wikipedia and then I read it and then I come back and reference to Article 63 of Ghana's Constitution once again. Send a beya obetiase. Oko Wikipedia, me pacho me sense to be now about the Vice President of Ghana. Wikipedia tells you say the Vice President of Ghana no, is the second highest officer of the government of Ghana. And then the Vice President, together with the President of Ghana, is directly elected by the people through popular vote to serve a 4-year term of in office. Wikipedia, very important. And then my movie will be assigned the work of Article 63 of Ghana's Constitution, 63(1)(d) say, Ansana yebe obese ome president no. The person needs to nominate somebody as his vice. Ansana wait me qualify my odi kura no aba yisi nkrata mama yakoto so aba. So how on earth is the NPP and the president telling us say and the decisions now not taking over Mahmoud Bawumia nka ho? And you're true. But say you only tell this to people they don't even understand governance. People who do not even read. And I say, sebi obi a oni mumra, and now can say we and say, oh no, with the decisions that we taking, won't kind of take here, in terms of blaming my vice and count, which is false. Because even the vice, are more powerful than the ministers or more. No. So if President Akufo-Addo country say, or my advice and that's or non quan far, then I don't know could you also call president. And now, why did you choose Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for 8 years as motor opposition? Mama Nyaba, Osanbe choosing the next 8 years while you're vice president. If person chere me say Mahmoud Bawumia kasa won't ye. Sana person chere. And then surprisingly, Nana-Addo said something here in the State of the Nation's address. Very, very, very funny. Very funny. Now, it seems to say NPP for them, when they are talking, they don't even send a barb in kind. Do you even listen to yourself when you are talking? Nana-Addo, I can't Ghana for say, Mahmoud Bawumia, everything about digitalization in his administration, the credit goes to Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and very soon Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will come up with digital tracker of government projects. I did not say these kind of things. Now the Nankasa Oka said he should take credit. He is at the same person, and then on the spot, the same person trying to give another credit to his vice. I digitalization. Or say I know the vice, and they buy. And then he is to be praised for that. Yet you the same Nana-Addo Akufo-Addo no catch the Ghana for say, what did Mahmoud Bawumia about to handle economy, not digitalization? Sending hopes and and I say, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, adjumane digitalization there, any esla usu so adjumane day. Me de kwache Friday, but now if we discussing and moving forward, John Mama also the running mate, our command penny for we're going to discuss about that. Now NPP for the sa crocro the John agro we mood in the emfa. Fred, Bibi aboko there.
Yeah, do me way pa now so.
Me ho e pa na me ho se wa boy NDC cap kama pa.
Yeah.
Me dey wan say Nana-Addo be president.
Nana to papa so say na adwuma na ede.
Ama adwuma na ede. Nana-Addo be the president all by the John Mama at the free senior high school, about day students Obia Uncle school. At least to the highest to the senior secondary school level.
Yeah.
And then Nana-Addo by obey and wholesomely say Obia Uncle be and ye baby. Yet he forgot to say among year school we learn to read and write.
Yeah.
He forgot those kind of things. He thinks to say in 80s and 70s in Ghana for school. That is the same period we no. So based on the constitution of Ghana, no, actually say, untimi may president abera uni vice. So the two, no, you need to, someone being here, then, pay. How on earth is the president now telling us, the vice and the just advice or pan off and vice and can? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, NDC for a friend near bed deny say NDC for NDC for. So, oh, a question be our bit me bisa. George, oh, a question be our bit me bisa. Okay, me that's it.
All right.
Said it what you can and I'm say bet you for now. I think so. In right discussing be been along the line, Anna. Once the wedding car boss, so say former president, my mama, I see say and ra semi kind, no. What ye? Into no di who you must say the day. A fata into your hair, you say it be a next week you come. The best no near Koyanim because a mrasso says a Koyanim. All right. Me like me share. Na me tie. Na ye the normal tones and news near the toto one. The last time I can say former president Nana Akufo-Addo catch there say Dr. Mamu Bomia oil U10 yao. And then the case media. Not just I confirm say na no na me say seriously no. Ghana said Nana Akufo-Addo took quiet near packet car nesi ho because driver mate there when him say they shoot two car. Nti once I clear ame won say ono wontimi ntu car no onim car ni twi ne boss so nya de enni ho no na che say time bia na do betu kwa bia na ya pack Ghana so no wonder say Ghana na ye say the aye dey because driver ni ho na mate ntimi ntu car no na enu nti no car na ya pack na si ho na do so na kakra bia na otu nam wiemu kakra bia na otu nam wiemu
Oni say
wa bro ni nam wiemu ya omu dware gu yesu enti na Kelly no it show say Ghana no say no yegina faako yet ha na parliament enkomo bi koso ena between majority leader and speaker Bagwin and waka che ni say be number 3. What does it tell you? It tells you say if the president is not there, the vice is in charge. If the vice is not there, then the Speaker of Parliament takes over the affairs of the country. I don't think I jump one free vice so. I'm a speaker so. Name me call vice so and sana I aba speaker ho. So it tells you say as vice president say president ni wa you are in charge. And nothing fortunately or unfortunately Professor Mills free muno quickly and you swear in. So who your president Professor Mills free muno and then I yanka say vice president and the yanto ba entino ono the uncle baby nyede entra ne nkoto abafoforo na mom you swear the vice president in as a president and man it card the remaining term no wie so ati dem che na say enti no kire say enkrofo we num no they are into like contradict ho because twantra na aye long group and e kire omo se say intro no kire omo na be koso aye dey a kire omo as if say they are playing with the conscience of Ghanaians but it's about time omo ankasa no omo expose omo ho kakra na at the end we will see where they themselves omo be falling what I say because me looking at it me hunu asem papa bia na Akufo-Addo ye dey ebe kan only to come and try to come and defend Bawumia ne ho pe wan kasa wanu mu nsem aye dey okay even what you told Nkrofo a tama wo nominate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de no koma MPP for se omonyini ntum na omeye wa bedi akire no ensem a oye dey ugina so ne de o ka kire wo mo ansa na omo ugina so aye dey agye tum. Even as at that time, I know more argue say when your party back. You nim no party nim no. You were able to defend. Say, oh, because of the economic background, we you know, obeba my economy na day. I because even former President Akufo time crown or no one or one no. We will GDO when you say, obetimi aboa mo day. What she say economy ni because when it comes to economy, you don't have any idea.
Mm-hmm.
So what you say?
That's true.
Now how come say ene? What shall I say to enyom foforo?
Mm-hmm.
Enye wa na woka kire na ano say MPP fo a omo campaign omo ka say waban na mo ne homoden wabon wa nhihye omo ani ye enti omo run away from all legacies no.
Mm-hmm.
Sesi a ni se yeto abama say nipa na ede asu na obegina ede aye campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Enye osunu kokroko no na obeba be sha ase ede aye campaign.
Sir.
So obi anhwe ne kasa mu ye. So moment na Mahmood Bawumia be ye U10 ebe ka se wo mamuo we ni de ono ne nsanim onka ho oni wo fori atane wo nkrofo na ide ase man no ono no de ono wo de na adwene sie no daadaawo nti na adwene wo ni tirimba wo de hyenchen enti wo na Akufo-Addo na o ka se Bawumia nyansa nyina e wo wiase nyina nyame de ama no o kan di Ghana fo anim wan kwase kokoa bi mu na aka ye.
Yes.
What you say? Nense ya nkula ikura ba wo ho mu no didi nkomo mbusi ase die nti na ma wo chusu Bawumia also you smart or you honest or you say so if somebody is honest or you loyal to you oni na ye adwuma na nne o ba be ka kire say o di adwuma no wa ma na anya bi na no odidi wa chi keke na ke say wo no kura wa nkire na adwuma no nti ye di adwuma no ma no be de waye sisi ai no Bawumia wo da so ye mate car no driver or master say wa nkire otwi. And also what demonstrate here say all this while no so master took kwan na park car no yentwi bibi ankoso because bibi koso a anka ayi is it a married deal na say one of the these are ayi boache jako car say wo na yes nka wo sign as vice president no ka fa nkomo bedi atuo e ba ye na bedi atuo signature na e dey e wo so.
And they say about my mimi's question about Bawumia was say your man made Ghana so no. They say they experience panel.
Eno na me kan say ono wa demonstrate here kire say car no ne master ankire ne twi. Ana ne master so ye atum say car no man kire otwi unim twi. Na car no unim twi a yemfa ma ono aka na onum twi no kura no. Ya no ono so ya no anum ayi. Enti dabi wadi ayi. Eh, say ni nyina ye nom.
Hey, I say women
We can be say I know. Say any experience na Akufo-Addo wa akasa brother so control.
easy.
Baby na obo ni mu asise na of like na o se we say o se le ade aye say o se no si come from no ka experience no o you say we use ade na che enka ya say akasa brother na so control.
O kita brains no.
Ba.
Asa. Na adadam kwa Akufo-Addo na ado show boy no. Share boy.
Ah boy.
O born style bi abi.
Hey, ah boy. No say president enya bi o. Hey. We nyina mu ni say mi ni sa no. Hey. Eja, emu nyina na ekọ nyine twene. Ani asi ewie twene ya abo na ho tan na be dey. Ebe so atwene. Yenka bi se ndi ewu ya se kokko gyina danche mba bi ye dey. Esu. Kokko dey a se me dey me so atwene bia. Ti so ya ka se wo na be so atwene se abo na ho tan na be dey. Ebe so atwene. Ase wa okay na fansa no be. Nana nimsa no. Ne we baba ko ni bidi a well. Serious, but I think say it's one of those things. Failed government, you know.
Na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo say ene na na say o free clearing agent no akọ renaming na o say mamen kan chiro ebia no bibe kasa mebo ase ma mekan ebia omo nyindi Kumasi Tamale Airport na do so be renaming no Kumasi Tamale Airport no o say onim si tell him say na do Ghana for so a clearing agent and also say the clearing agent no or shifting ho free ba a renaming ceremony adwuma ba we na say na we free konya to enti na do say Kumasi Airport no obefe na Ajima Prempeh the first international airport na Tamale Airport so afe na Yakubu Tali International Airport enti ono de onimsi but renaming there so onim say na do rename ya ma Legon mu nyina na do episode sitano the kind of president they born in Ghana for year ya kofa papa we so my president menti say
I think say it is all well said and done. We say sometimes the Biana Ghana forecast and Cananado I'm the president and Quebec Ghana ni bia ya say oh nanke wo nim di ni fo bi obi na Ghana dana koma so na ankono de oye principal man ono Mr. No Nonsense ntinka obedi Ghana so dia anka obia ntimi enye corruption koso ni ade ni we nyina bibre and most especially corruption. I've heard from Captain Smart several times. He say even Nanado se Osaki will be also then or someone of foreign affairs one because of A4 sheet you said there. So it tells you how we see a discipliner on your corrupt near the other. Sano maya oye bia Ufuriata menye sare and so no kum Ghana for. The same thing and an Akufo-Addo contra foreign affairs I also say menye sare and so we are seeing na passport issues ne sensem bi ye dey koso a enya papa so ahuno na Ghana for amaye ni anya dey ana ho and he's a well packaged rotten material ana omode ne ye dey because almost share adwuma from afar and those days na social media ni ho we say no ma bi o ha fast check ni no man kitikiti bebre bi o ha na Ghana for be dey ebehu and those days so no I say oba international school oba na o kabrofo we ABCD no aka na nani atale so na ye unwie nka nchen say fa kosi so now they were kind of say no ni age na abo nsem share at the end of the day no na say fa ansa kosi so abo nsa afi ohunu Fasa kosi bi so afi ohunu bi wadi ni baba and why they all what you say this is how I had etie o ka brofo no rabra we o kra no wan kasa no nti ase no o ka no nti yes o na de o say ema bebiri e wo Kumasi a uti o manum kasa o moto abama na Akufo-Addo apart from so mo do MPP no MPP na be religion na mo som no abeye tribal la yi a omo team no o hwe omasem omo kan na do ya kukodurofo because the days of Rollins no na wakasa what you say and people were afraid say oh na Satan Rollins shiti na do na netimi kasa na kumipreko wono ko di lidi ye no mo ye demonstration ni ade ni we ni ntino they feel say na be bold what you say yes they feel say na be be mu ase ono no wontimi fan kwasa asem for na feature Rollins kura wa face ni that kind of thing eno yem fa mu man eno ni
amamu ye brains
that's it
what
and
else?
you see you know the reason why they have failed and they will continue to fail. One, Nanado as MP Kurano or a failure. Dear no ye one nimpesu asoma ni kruvu. Obeye MP no. Opa won kire say ade we na true me initiative me de call me impesu aso. Two, obeye attorney general. first time Kufua Amamum, he was a failure. Because as a renowned lawyer, so-called, who could case ama omaya. Now even the normal a year they call they call parliament what they say they call court. Even normal local cases you crown. How do they pronounce it? The Republic versus Asumesi. How much more say who attorney general representing the country? No, President Kufuor versus Asumesi.
And then another person said, he is not interested in that, but President Akufo-Addo Pusino. Maybe
No.
that was the meaning of the they said, no, as Attorney General, no, who say sorry, my police case, but President any pushing. So rather, no, he has to face it the President versus Chechu, and yet Republic. No.
So maybe
Yeah.
out of ignorance. So who know? And you know, on more serious note, Osha said the Omari Asia Ajija. And however, Baumia has never been a politician. He doesn't know anything, he doesn't have any idea about governance. And all of a sudden, Obedran and Numsa thinking say, because Assemblyman Krawa Nibido. Even one to radio Sukra and Kasada Ama political party.
There's someone count
Until say you as a running mate. I was starting say day. Oh Kasa. Nana he thinks say governance is just about talking. It's about organizing symposiums, forums,
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
What is in the book, is practically different from what is on the grounds. When you assume the seat as a president, the reality,
Yes.
but who said the for Cabro, it is easier said than done. One only the over to me, they don't really know. But it being a day, and because unsi a mananimu, unsi assassinum started say day. Oh, doc. The moment now be G a banyana, ya dear Kofran be show in some of best actually Ghana for no. Sada now be say yes, and 50 a day. Tell. Because even to name your ministers crack, and yeah, easy. I'm telling you, so we shall perform him appointing woman who went and trusting into the position. You think that this person can do the work. We wow, Brana we campaign. As soon as you see you, Obia capable. But who saw we home and the aquacoma ways on any day? Uncle Yeduman, how would this person feel even within your own party? No crown. The problems are already Ubenya because people will feel say, and as somebody will feel say, oh, me cry me wow power, me ye did pa, me ye say pa, me boy juma pa, me so me capable, but I want find day, me, and I'll be a come away. If you okra na ye any more fast work, but your positions in any area, and someone say, oh, see, ain't it say, won't yet that smart, and yet that a year, ube who now will create unnecessary portfolios, a bin and an Akufo-Addo, a year day,
Yes.
O create a special initiative dear for how a commission. He doesn't have any idea about that ministerial position now. Yeah, the man on. So
that's true.
So governance is a whole institution of its own. So one pass it through the ranks. Now one thing will be either Asia.
Over fun say a concert party.
Exactly. Some of the things, Nanado Cradier, he has been in the system for some time. Or no cry, no, the way I was here, they perform. Some of the things, you could say a deliberate because a mrabi brio Nanado. I will no cry friend, a whole lawyer. No, what yet so Gadam ran will booby brio so. Or no cry, a lawyer, no.
Now, when I to forcing, I can't hear Nanado say, or fail it. Inti, or then the vice president, Ghana for Momunina, Olive Oil.
Yeah. Omo olive wampa.
Yes. Do you think that this is a normal statement? Because looking at the things that Uber pay $1 1:4, well, could do like 13. Maybe a Ghana GDP, well, the growth of Ghana, what is so unemployment, why increasing, a lot of things. How on earth will somebody come and tell me, say, you have no failed?
Yeah, exactly. So on say adeɛ biara no marking scheme da ho.
Mm-hmm.
Nti no ɔbaa no obi wɔ hɔ. Ana pɛ deɛ wɔka kyerɛ yɛn no. Ɛno no na sometimes ya na nkurɔfoɔ mpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ dɛ. Ɔmo bɛte aseɛ. Obi wɔ hɔ odi MPP akyi nɛ no ɔkasa. Some of the statements anaasɛ nsɛm bi wɔ nipa ne ka. Wɔtena ase na ɔdwene ho na ɔde susu a wɔn sɛ saa nipa wɔ asɛm a wɔka no. Nyansa bi anyɛ dɛ ɛnnim. So ate aseɛ. Yɛn before ansa na Ghana yɛde hyɛ wɔn nsa no. Ne yɛgyina baabi. Ɛna wo no wo akyire no ka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ saa nipa no a yɛde adwuma no ayɛ dɛ ahyɛ ne nsa no. Ne mmɔdemmɔ no wɔ fam. To the extent say who use the word incompetence, mismanagement, mismanagement. So what you say? And you know what they call IMF? Wabon, and I say, and you see you a boo, and your brand never dear. Never year. And I will catch there say within 18 months, you know. Obama Ghana, yes, a heaven. Yes, you. And no cry, after my ass to Obama, no, say promises.
Yes.
Okachire say, oh, Accra na be the cleanest city in the whole Africa, not even West Africa. So what you say?
Yes.
It's not that say about we were sika. Sika ba omunsem papa.
Exactly, that's true.
And they should be able to be a stewardship. Omuntimi account to Ghanaians. What they have done. The stewardship, no, it should come. They should tell us, say, musika na ye no. Yedibi away. Even the so-called free SHS are already dry no. The free SHS, no. And I keep saying that it is only the boarding aspect in Omode Ebeka home because the mama introduce you compulsory free, progressively free, no.
Yes.
What I say. Now it is limited to all day students.
Yes.
What you say?
That's true.
Including omo boarding house. Name momu pese okoda boarding a any your parent in a bed e be feed you, and that is always has been my argument. Say school no nyankura ni nyina na nya opportunity koda boarding house. Nti no omo so ankoda boarding house no so no. Don't they also have the right to enjoy government money? Aban si ka omo do mu ni right say omo enjoy bi. Nti no obi wo ha o ni sika obetimi de ne ba akwa achimota omo na be decide say bi a day bia no ye be ma mo 10 cedis na mo fan feed ye ba because the ba ne tifi a anko beto aduane aye dey amana bi by when it come across say oh ye ni nyina day for no obetimi atena fi akọ schools bi o twena manfo enye day school enkrofo nko ho mpa ase nko university ni ade bebre. So what is the big deal? Say me ti sunyane na me free fi akọ school na maba fie na me ntua school fees. Na obi e what susek no no the school mu ho na momo no ne de na wo dey all the school mu ho no eno ho fees na wo tua e de beto aduane ama akra na dey adi. So the parent can decide aduane a ne ba be dey e be die o school ho. Not the government have to decide the aduane akra na yes wo dey odi. Enunti no o hwe the economic situation na mo ko PTA meeting na mo ni school board na dey atena ase na PTA ni na ye hyehyɛ say oh sisi ai de normal bo ai dey aye dey enti dey bia e pese e feeding kwala no 10 cedis say dey be ya o mo betimi adidi kama na awofo aka say oh say dey normal mu aye dey ne saa nso so ne yenso ye ho kire enti bia yenye 8 cedis a day. Eye wo na wo decide wo ba na bia na obede ontimi ntua ACDC ma oba eni day a manemra fie on free fie nyedai enko school enye tietia
simple as tietia.
So with that notion, you know, and now we see more day schools within the community. Said the bear, so if say any year, Lambusi and how far bank on and now what I say, I just a change now that body house whose community no school ni be a day. Oh, my name go school no mrefi, about what can we do who na number with Dibiada and sign.
All right. Now, I who believe that now the neighbor me feel so this you go.
That's it.
Exactly. All right. Enti Ghana forward the opportunity and then the possibility of choosing a new president. Now, former president of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or double up signed the presidential candidate of the largest opposition party in Ghana, NDC. Eddie Abase, per the constitution of Ghana, no, it was a oyi nipa. To say American Article 63 of Ghana's constitution, it said oyi ne running mate, uniwa obet my president. Ghana for Ajatum said John Mahama is the next president. And per the constitution of his own party, NDC, so no, I was also presenting Nipa to the Council of Elders. Now, Utimbe ne running mate. Now, and then John Mahama submitted nominations for the running mate to the Council of Elders. No. Enti, my young kind something a little bit about the post now, NDC for the bar out. No. Now, after the young miss out, you come up. Say, and no, I can't. Now, it seems some common idea, no John Mahama, it's here. Enti, near NDC the bar out, and then 27th, they say, NDC announces meeting to consider presidential candidates running mate nomination. The National Democratic Congress has today received a formal communication from our presidential candidate, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, regarding the nomination of his running mate in accordance with Article 45 of NDC's constitution. In response to this communication, the party is pleased that a meeting of the Council of Elders will convene at 11 o'clock on Thursday, March 7th, 2024, to deliberate on this significant matter. Subsequently, the National Executive Committee will gather at 14 o'clock on the same day to further consider the nomination. The venue and logistics details for this meeting will be communicated directly to all participants in due course. The NDC is confident that the running mate will bring a wealth of experience, expertise, and dedications to our campaign. The selection will undoubtedly complement the vision of our esteemed leader, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as we collectively strive to build Ghana we want together. The NDC I just to say, build Ghana together with Ghanaians, and united in purpose, we are committed to working tirelessly towards positive transformation and progress for our beloved nation. We express our sincere gratitude to all supporters of their steadfast loyalty and unwavering commitment. Together, let us join hands and embark on this journey towards a brighter future for Ghana. Long live NDC, long live Ghana. Fifi Fiave, Quality, General Secretary of NDC, National Democratic Congress, press releaser, or the eba ene enono. Fred,
Yeah.
NDC ni John Mahama since some no kind of mate.
Sure.
Or the running mate ekwa akochere.
Okay.
Omasheda 7th March obeyina chere say Council of Elders ejini tuma on the same day no. Did baba.
Okay.
Do you think that it's too late? And I say the timing is good.
Well, I think say this year no is quite better than 2020 year no. And people have been talking about it. Say it's long overdue because 2020 ni the na fan say too fresh. And you know now ABR running mate issues but 2024 no na pressure be ban term because I think say now we old in the system say nipa no yin in term na nipa hu no even if there are differences kra na at least a bit me patch before answer na then yakoyeni because I think say our position no nipa ba kope na people are lobbying and which is normal in our political dispensation and in a democratic world sa normal na then ho nti say position be say ba even though be a nipa no na what the sole right is obey choosing a running mate.
Yes.
And but still people find their way to lobby around na ebi hyehyɛ binom akyi na saa nɔɔma no. So to me no na mepɛ sɛ oyi ne ntɛm sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a saa kind of nɔɔma na ahyɛ aseɛ, because earlier on no koraa na saa nɔɔma no nni hɔ. Ɛstate kakraa bi na die off, but I think sɛ na asan hyɛ aseɛ bio a na bi mu yɛyɛ nneɛma binom ne ade. So no sɛ ɛkɔyɛ sɛ ɛkɔfa saa wantwi kakra ne de ba na at the end of the day no settle on one person a anhwɛ a na afei the other groups no nso so no ankɔ fa ne like ne yie mu na kyena no na afei asɛ akɔfa some kind of breaks bi ayɛ dɛn aba party nim. And you see, one thing I'm experiencing in politics and they say the smallest thing no ɛha will be even asɛm koraa a wɔbɛka no wanka ne yie kakra bi a ɛtumi ha will be ɛma ɔno nso so take some entrenched decision bi a ɛtumi ha the entire group no. So at say especially the leadership, and where there's problem with the leadership wonya peace of mind and find nyɛ adwuma a pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ dɛ wode yɛ boa wo man no. What you say? So the party needs a but baby I make kakra recently I think General Mosquito Chairman a call Kwasi Plat show so no. He made it clear say nipa a ɔmo yɛ dɛ ɛhwehwɛ no like the kind of person a ɔmo hwehwɛ sɛ ebi a oyi ni ba a qualities a ɔmo de bɛyɛ dɛ ɛde bɛgyina tom ɛyɛ sɛ one, if the person is capable of doing the work, I like to neighbors here work or capable so bit my day. I hear you and no more hand first. What you say? Because on some party or some Ghana mine. However, no anything can happen. So in the absence of the president, say anybody in a day, everybody see president in a name, and you will be a can now day. Oh, you know, you will be a would you say he can step into the foot and I say feet of the president if the president is absent. So who know because nyamesi enka no kureni na obi anim say Prof Mels nyame fa no kransi obegya ye kwan mu say de e happen ye no. So if nanka eni obi a oye capable ever step in at that time ana nanka ye order mate ya anka ojiri sɛ na ɔman no bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛkɔ
ɛbɛtete apansam koraa.
Exactly. So ahunu enti ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmu oyi running mate kɛkɛ o choose vice president because sɛ party ni ba aban mu a the person will be second in command, which if anything or step in as a president na wahwɛ atoto nneɛma ama ɔman no ayɛ dɛ akɔ so.
So what do you mean sɛ ɛsɛ oyi obi a one ɔwɔ animonyam,
good,
two ɔyɛ nokorɛdifoɔ,
good,
three obetumi step in if the president is not there.
Exactly, ɔyɛ capable to say ɔno a.
Yes, ɛnyɛ obi a asɛ ɔno he will be known for ɛntorɔ ne nnaadaa.
Exactly. And I
can say bɛkwan ne ho aka sɛ ɔnka ho bi.
Ɔnka ho.
Obi nso align with the party's principles and ideas.
Yes, so
ɛnyɛ obi a ɔnyɛ party ni.
Dabi. Enti no along the line no sɛ uchusu saa leader na on the party na ideologies no enye align a. Wo say ɔbɛma bɛ assuming position ni bɛwie no na ɔde ɔno nko ane principles ne nneɛma bi yɛ dɛ ɛbɛyɛ adwuma. That's it. Any party principles ne nyɛ dɛ ɛmfa ɛhɔ ɛna the problems bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛbrɛ party no. All that make no because sometimes saa nneɛma wei ni nyinaa no it play key role ɛwɔ yeah politics nim.
That's true.
The two political parties obiara wɔ an ideology.
Yes.
Meka asɛm bi wɔ baabi mmere bi sɛ wohu sɛ obi align with the political party it is either the person buys into the ideology of that particular party or benefiting directly from the party.
All right. Enti mami misao. Mami nipa three din a wo fi say in the party no. You nipa odo mo ba there.
Yeah, sure.
but 3 di kyerɛ me a wo feel sɛ John Dramani Mahama choose ma wakoma beto yam 3.
Well, oyi prof na Akufo-Addo mana minni how. Oyi Julius Debra minni how. Maybe mo 4 instead of 3. Oyi Honorable Eric Opoku a minni how. Oyi Johnson Asiedu Nkati a minni how. Say nipa 4 we. Oyi omumu bia me okay.
So Prof Nana Jane 1,
Yes.
Dr. Asiedu Nkati 2,
Yes.
Julius Debra 3,
Yes.
then Honorable Eric Opoku 4.
Sure.
So out of these 4, no say, you'll be okay with it.
Yes.
So you see these 4 people and they say they are strong enough to power Ghana with John Dramani Mahama.
Exactly. And
All right.
to also complement the ideologies, what you say,
Of the party. Yes.
of the party
All
and the
these 4 now
president.
moving in Ghana,
You see,
undoubtedly,
apart
they
from
are all
that,
strong NDC men.
you see, my input to some side way so across.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from say party no one ideologies,
Mm-hmm.
the leader of the party also have his ideologies, which goes round with the party's ideology.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? Because president no be say normal bi ho be ye de age ne din. E bi na party no. Enso so ene ne nko bankuro mu wo ho because e bi a party no say sa normal we ya people will not understand.
Mm-hmm.
The ebe ko opposition. Yenye say. A typical example any student allowance ya former president Mahama ka say me ye free ho.
Mm-hmm.
Sebe custom akonya kra mepe. Maybe 2016 and this bepe say still anko betina abamu. What you say?
Yes.
Enti na bi abinu ne nya adwene say o da bi sasem we de say o da bi ese nka wo me ye de ye krokro de jo ye we ni aba ni wi a na nka aye de e bi aye de aba. O say no. That is his principles and his ideology.
Mm-hmm.
So ahunu.
Yes.
Enti no enko ba say president nam ha na vice so de nam ha. Typical example, former President Rawlings, any vice aka. So one said that flexion was there. Way kind of the uncle because of where aka was coming from. CPP. What you say? And Rawlings, founder of NDC, Obiane the principles. One of them mentioned.
Yes.
He said of vice no. Say on no align with their principles and also so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because being the leader of the party, he is leading the country as well. And Prof. Mills so hey many of NDC people, including the founder, Nanko Pese, and normal because former President Akufo-Addo so anko ye ankrofo bi didi sika bi a na sese nko prosecute almost same and what they ye and ankrofo. What you say? But because of the love of peace na papa ne pe any ade rule of law yen fa by force nya ade any way no. Enti no yen so obi adisika kra na yen fa the proper way rule of law ni yen fa nye dey yen fa enye to the extent say even oba abamu foforo no kra no oma DCs binom tena ho for some time. And san wo dey oyi o mafiri ho. What you say?
So what we do is me pacha ma yentie John Mahama na yewia ye de we nso abetwa so.
All right.
No bien nim nipa otie oya hobrasini owo nimdie so oye nipa onyiyimu oye adwuma ma obia na bra meye omampanyia me yiyi me ministers ono oye nipa baako a oye n'adwuma yie papa. Enti eno de mamusro ne ameka ne se sɛnea amammerɛ si da hɔ no yɛamanyɔko no so ɛkwan ɛda hɔ a yɛde yi yɛ nipa a.
All right. Enti John Dramani Mahama I describe nipa na ba me de nipa na nka me pese John Mahama nyin Senator Rollins.
Okay.
At Senator anye minister e John Mahama amamom. And I think I see Dunketian so anye minister wom.
Yeah, sure.
If we are going by this
Senator
description,
Deputy Minister of Health. Senator Minister pay.
I said look at minister pay, but John Mahama say or na mamom no.
Meka Senator wanye Deputy Minister pay.
I don't think
Health.
Senator anye bi.
Sir.
There be.
Health wanye Deputy Minister of Health.
I don't know, just to be a check it.
Yeah, find out.
Because
but the description, you know, there, I think say Johnson I say don't get ya. Or tape will be your horse and can also both here. And can be who statement, you know, no say the time of call central region. Okay, central region for say it is about time a central region for say so almost for NDC Hoyer almost stronghold rather than even voter because they have enjoyed more than what you say leadership of NDC party. No, it seems that every year biano or munipa day top hierarchy.
Yes.
And so no, the room we see two of my banner and a day and yet.
Right. Enti yɛnhwɛ date in the house when we
one what can my prediction until
until your mama prediction now my enti say we okuja to so many beje but anyway I wanted a youthful person only wa me mom there because to be honest I don't support Professor Jane but anyway that is my personal you know enti Fred and edibesi wa ha na nyame adom ochena yebesan aba beto so
no shaking
enti ene wa unya mre na oni yetena ya bia no meda wase ya boy adwuma na bepem na 1 hour with monofi me pache unya subscribe to our YouTube page and our subscribe say Facebook so unya follow here and then I say for you can also do same ubetimi share so ama foforo so sa aka
me nipa ba ko me no bi na
all right
senior Akwa also say honorable Erikopoku
yeah all right
yeah and he was also a minister.
My person may be a program one of these days. Until I'll try to get his contact now.
Yeah, I think something. Because
senior Koku, I'll be in touch on your Facebook page now. Yeah, we schedule a time, then I'll bring you on the set, then we discuss more on
because
the political future of NDC.
Yeah, and aside that, you know, when it comes to this digitalization, I think
he plays an active role on the communication side of NDC.
Yeah, NIE,
and my main sign then I say always be a program or share on the Facebook.
It's so wonderful. Yeah. And this is what we have been talking about so that it go far. Now, I think maybe this is the first time George Finn or hey, because or can say he's disappointed in us because make see NDC for near the adeno. And say they will see a tier program no na ABR or hey until then or Casa because we have never said anything here in favor of MPP because of my say minor. And you know, and we are boldly proud to say NDC for so we speak for our party. However, no, you hear Ghana so first. So in as much trouble. And you know, Metia Madam Eva, I think say Major party, the party NDC and France Adana Sipa because I think say inauguration, you know, or a security person or Boajuma Papa or your bow, but so all share video no more say some two security a man and a woman are now or more protecting her control crowd near the adeno, and she did fantastically well. Sometimes and I know my we be or yana in fact you be near so but who here because the party no a party but obey my party need but at least he needs to be applauded because next time no what's our turn suffering with his busy schedule no betting me say na that year no idea na waba be adwuma ama party no in as much as e bia o party ba no wanyi sika bia ono ane car ana omode rounds ni ade Dr. Car ebae omode ni nante ye ni ade so I think say such a party ba no omo na omo hia abasobode because omo was atu ho ache no ene saa ahofama no de ma party no enye omo a omo titi akire ba bi ne kine ya na wayi ni ti na obepre position ni ade enti no me fa akwanya isu na machia me communication officer yayi no ene ne deputy ene ye secretary ene ye treasurer ne all the executives are there yayi o ma think say o ma hyase ye adwuma na me show mun cry so mun koso na omo mu adwuma ma NDC France no emfa ne to mapanye dey infra na party no there I think say we have a long way to go enti ni say wo ye party adwuma na yi wakoma mu na ayede wo ye na ye ni hia da chi bia no so benya ho animonyam ene ho abasobode di yemwa na ye wasudie say 2024 yi ye mpew ye di game ye dey back power. That is our mandate as party members. Adwuma esese ye yere ho ye dey and however no esese ye canvass for more people free other sub regions no ye say etimi extend the cohort titi branches ni ade nyina ye dey ewo ho na fi o say France ni mu aye dey NDC ni mu aye du ubekọ ba bia Toulouse Marseille Nantes ne he nyina no ne ye branches ye dey ewo ho. I think say NDC France so you be bo abaso pa because you have played a very pivotal role was supporting because with my presence on your platform so na enya more members at least they go far aside this program no a lot of course and other platforms so they reach out to me and other things so if I kwenya so now so my day mabo abaso because the little that we are doing is also going far and people are also listening. I think say enra edi enkomo wie ya na president ehun say da bi de mrantie yi kan so eto asumunti no mame enyi me running mate no content na emre ye dey eko so we think say what we are also saying sometimes it go far and people also do listen da mu nyina amase ene omo je bre bi mu yemia work South Africa ene omo Libya ne those places senior yayira so yeda wase say time bia yeda oba join ne some of these things in the shey nkran ema yen so yehun say adwuma na ye no at least economy ede obi ase
no bia nim nipa otie oya hobrasini owo nimdie nso oye nipa onyiyi mu oye adwuma ma obia na bra meye omampanyi am yiyi me ministers ono oye nipa baako a oye n'adwuma